Hey friends, this is Crystal again with the Your Real Estate Transaction Coordinator channel, and welcome to episode 1 of TC Behind the Scenes. So I'm really excited to start this series, and basically the reason why I'm doing this is because I want you to see that this business can be run when you are taking care of a family, managing a household, and all the other responsibilities that we have in our lives. So I never want you to get the impression that I'm just running this business easily and without struggles and without some laughs. So it's important for me to share this side of my life as a transaction coordinator, a virtual transaction real estate transaction coordinator with you. So this is episode 1. And the title of this episode is Don't Send Those Emails. So let me go ahead and give you the backstory. Another side note about these episodes, they may not always be related to real estate transaction coordinating. It's just my little way of showing you that I'm a real person doing this. It's a way for me to connect with you, maybe even hopefully a way for you to have a few laughs of a peek into my life behind the scenes as a real estate transaction coordinator. So the reason why I titled this episode, Don't Send Those Emails, is because the other morning, I decided to get up early and beat my little man. I have a 7-month-old son. I decided to beat him up in the morning, not beat him up, but like beat him up in regards to, never mind. You know what I mean? I decided to get up before he did. Okay. And get some work done. And so in the morning, my husband laughs at me because I need time to process. And I didn't take that time. I jumped out of bed, threw my robe on, came in here into my home office and decided to jump on emails, taking a look at the homes, transactions that were closing that day. And I had my office door open. So I'm typing away on emails. And when you wake up and you get up too fast, you weren't really ready. And, your eyes aren't really focused. So I think I had one eye open because I was using that other eye to really focus in. It was a mess, basically. My hair was up. I had a robe on. I probably was slouching, but I was going at it hardcore with emails. And my husband walked down the hallway and he could, my door was open so he could see me typing away. And he came in with this concerned look the eyebrow, are you okay? So he comes in and, also with that pitiful, shoulder tap, come in from the side, are you okay? And he's like, honey, don't send any of those emails. He's like, put them all in your drafts folder, take a little time, reread them later, and then send them. So I just thought that was just so funny that he was so concerned because obviously I was still half asleep. But hey, I was up trying to get things done. And you know what? Sometimes it's just not always pretty. It's not always ideal. I don't always get to get work done when I would like to. So sometimes I end up taking advantage of moments when my son is asleep or maybe busy playing for a moment just to pop on and get things done. So of course I do have set time frames where I am able to jump on and just focus, but I do try to steal those moments and get ahead, right? We're always trying to get ahead, that type of thing. So I just wanted to share that little story with you about don't send those emails. I just thought it was a funny moment to have with my husband because he was so concerned after walking down the hallway and seeing me look not quite together. And I will have you know, though, that all of those emails, they were good to go. I did save them and I looked at them later and they were pretty sharp for 5 a.m. So, so that's my first little video of it ain't got to be perfect, but it has to get done. Right? So you may not always feel the best, and I understand that. It may not always be the ideal time of when you want to do things, but when you're working from home, no matter what business it's in, but when you're working from home or if you have a family to raise, you're managing your household, there's a lot going on. And sometimes you are doing things when you wish you could be in bed sleeping. So That is episode 1 of the Your Real Estate Transaction Coordinator TC Behind the Scenes playlist. So I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for next episode. I'll go ahead and give you a little heads up. The title is Boil My Intestines. Yep. You're curious. Well, stay tuned and I will see you next Saturday. Remember, subscribe to my channel so that way you get updates of when new videos are posted, which is every Wednesday and Saturday. I like to keep it consistent for you. And then also think about subscribing to my email list, because there you will have subscriber only bonuses and free resources that I don't share just with the general public. So stay tuned for episode number 2, which will happen next Saturday. And remember, that title is Boiling My Intestines. Can't wait to share that with you. Have a wonderful weekend. And remember, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I love answering your questions. I see this is the end of the episode, and I want to sign off with my favorite cup of the Golden Girls. I love these girls. I love these ladies. So I'll sign off each episode with a sip of tea from my Golden Girls cup. Perfect. Have a great day.